Hi, it's Miss McPhee. It is Thursday, May 28th, and this is the video for our weekly work. Remember, your work technically isn't due until next Monday because you didn't get it until Tuesday since we had Memorial Day weekend. But I wanted to kind of keep with our usual routine, so I wanted to keep making our videos on Thursdays. I miss all of you. Thank you for coming to the check-ins. They are my favorite part of virtual learning. So I appreciate you coming in and sharing your ideas. Next week, I'm thinking maybe we can have people share a joke. So if you have a favorite joke, think about it for next week's check-in. All right, so for my pre-algebra students, we are working on negative exponents this week. And the reason we're doing that is because next week, we're gonna look at multiplying and dividing in scientific notation. So last week's work and this week's work will kind of come together next week to kind of culminate the unit. And there was a suggestion, could we please look at question 11, which definitely, because I love this question, we're going to simplify this algebraic expression. So this brings in what we know about fractions, about combining like terms, and about what we know about positive and negative exponents when you have a similar base. So the first thing that I'm going to do is this y that doesn't have an exponent, I'm going to give it an exponent of 1. How many y's do we have? 1. The reason I'm going to write that down is just to be sure when I do my math, I get my answer correct. And I can really look at this as 3 separate problems. First thing that I can do is I can simplify my like terms of my units, my 4 and my 12. And I can divide both of those by 2, sure. I just divide by 2 again. So instead, I'm going to divide both of these by 4. So I'll have 1 in the numerator and 3 in my denominator. Okay. Now we have x. We have x to the 10th and x to the negative 2. 2 ways that you can look at this problem. So I'm going to kind of write it 2 ways for you. The first way is to use that shortcut, which is that when we divide with the same base, we can subtract the exponents. So 10 minus negative 2. The second thing I could do is I could leave this as x to the 10th. And we talked about this week how negative exponents are really reciprocals of the positive exponent. So I could make this x negative 2, x positive 2 if I bring it up into the numerator. And then same thing for the y. I can use the shortcut. I'm dividing with the same base, so negative 3 minus 1. Or I could bring my y to the negative 3 down to the numerator, or denominator. So I would have y to the first times y to the third. All right, so again, let's look at the shortcut, and let's look at why the shortcut works. All right, 10 minus negative 2. 10 positives, I'm taking away 2 negatives, which is the same thing as adding 2 positives, which would be x to the 12th. Y to the negative 3 minus 1. I have 3 negatives, and then I have another negative. Negative 3 plus negative 1, y to the negative 4th. If I want to look at this strategy here, I can actually write out what this means. So I have my 1/3, and then I have x 10 times, x 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's x to my 10th power. Times x to the 2nd power. And then my y's, I have a y. And then I have a y to the 3rd power, y times y times y. So if I was to simplify that and add them up, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 x's over 1, 2, 3, 4 y to the 3rd power. So notice I didn't put the 1 up here for the 1/3 because that is 1 x squared. But if you want to put the 1x squared, you can. So this is a great answer. But an equally great answer is this 1/3 x to the 12th y. Oops, there's my mistake. Look at that. This Miss McPhee, 1, 2, 3, 4, virtual brain, y to the fourth. So y to the fourth in the denominator, which is y to the negative fourth in the numerator. All right, hope that helps. If not, please let me know. All right, reach out to me in Canvas. I'm here to help you. Again, your work is not due until Monday. If you don't like how you do on Edulastic, shoot me an email. I have around 2 already prepared that I can send to you if you'd like more practice. Be well, and I will see you soon. Bye, everybody.